A very good day to everyone. Our group name is Strawberry and we are consist of 5 members, which are Simon Ngô, Chang Khalid, Gui Jian Singh, Leader Singh and myself, which is Vijay. The movie that we have chosen to review is a movie titled Justice League. Below are the list of the key characters that we are going to analyze on, which are Batman, Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman and Superman. So, let's talk about the plot. The synopsis of the movie is about a villain by the name of Steppenwolf. The reason Steppenwolf is invading the Earth dates back to the past, when Steppenwolf tried to invade Earth using the Mother Box to gain incredible power. However, the effort is temporarily halted when the Earth's forces, a combination of Olympian gods, Atlanteans, humans, Amazonians, defeat the Steppenwolf's army of parademons, and subsequently seal and split the Mother Box into 3 separate boxes. Following the defeat, Steppenwolf retreated along with his army, vowing to come back again to combine the Mother Boxes. So moving on to the current timeline, the Mother Box called to Steppenwolf, summoning him to invade Earth once again. When Steppenwolf got the first Mother Box from the Amazons, Diana, also known as Wonder Woman, finds Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman, in order to assemble the superheroes in order to fight off Steppenwolf. Bruce Wayne goes out to find and recruit Aquaman, the Flash, to join him while Wonder Woman goes out to find Cyborg. The team fights off Steppenwolf in the different setting of scenarios, including in the Atlantic Ocean, where the second Mother Box is located, and finally in Russia, where the final battle took place. As Superman was defeated and killed by Batman in the previous story, the team decided to use the third Mother Box that was held on by Cyborg's father in order to save Superman. When Superman was revived, he suffered a temporary memory loss and proceeded to battle with the rest of the crew blindly until his girlfriend Lois Lane appeared in front of Superman. Superman becomes more calm after seeing his girlfriend and flies off with her to Smallville, where Superman lived. With the resurrection of Superman and after Steppenwolf took the last Mother Box that was unguarded, the team left for a village in Russia where Steppenwolf went to combine the Mother Box to conquer Earth. During the battle with Steppenwolf and his army of parademons, the team initially seemed to be able to fight them off until the parademons dominate them with numbers as Steppenwolf seems to overpower them, including Aquaman. When all seem hopeless, Superman appears and dominates Steppenwolf, and the rest of the Justice League are able to fend off the parademons. After Superman broke Steppenwolf's battle axe, Steppenwolf was overcome with fear, causing the parademons that attacks anyone that is filled with fear without discrimination to proceed to attack Steppenwolf himself. Due to that, he is forced to run away into his portal to leave Earth once again. This movie focuses on the teamwork and the synergy of the Justice League team and how they deal with their personal and interpersonal problems with each other. We believe that this movie depicts organizational behavior very well.
Hi, my name is Gui Jian Singh. Now I want to talk about Batman. In the movie, Batman takes on the role as a leader figure of the Justice League. The main motivation of his desire to assemble the Justice League is to defend his own city, which is Gotham City, and the Earth. His motivation stems from the drive to defend according to the 4-drive theory. Among his abilities that can help him in achieving his objective is that he is very resourceful and smart. His quick-to-action method of recruiting teammates is due to the time constraints that are given from Steppenwolf collecting the Mother Boxes. His overall personality comes from his nurture, where he saw his parents getting murdered by a street thug when he was a child. Ever since then, he has developed an introverted character when communicating with others. The types of individual behavior that we can categorize Batman into is the type that joins and stays with the organization, as he is the one that forms the Justice League organization and hopes that the superheroes will continue to stay within the organization even after the danger of Steppenwolf has ended. According to Myers-Briggs, we can categorize Batman as an introversion, sensing, thinking, and perceiving person. He is internally focused as he seldom expresses his real emotion with his colleagues. He is realistic when taking any action or when discussing about a problem. His objective and logical thinking can be seen when he makes decisions that is logically for the benefit of everyone but ignore their feelings. And his perceiving attitude allows him to make spontaneous decisions after analyzing their current situation. According to Swartz's value model, Batman is a person with self-direction where he is responsible to set goals for his team and making decisions for them. He is the person with power as he possesses many resources over the team, as he can able to purchase the bank that is holding Superman's homes as mortgage. Batman is a person that possesses securities, benevolence, and universalism traits when
My name is Chan Khalid. So the next we're talking about the Aquaman. In the Justice League movie, the role of Aquaman in the organization is a vanguard, or more directly is a tanker. The motivation that why the Aquaman joined the Justice League is because he want to protect his country, the Atlantis, which attacked by the Steppenwolf. According to the Four Drive theory, his urgent desire to vanquish Steppenwolf stems from his drive to defend. His personality is both nurture and nature. His nature as an Atlantean, along with his nurture of being trained to rescue the vulnerable when no one else is available. Aquaman is extroverted, sensing, feeling, and perceiving. Since he is exceedingly talkative, especially when cast by Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, and he is extremely focused on achieving his goal. He is also a pragmatic and practical person who goes about his business in a straightforward manner, especially during a fight. Even though he has an aura that suggests he is cold, he is in fact an emotional person, as evidenced by the lasso of truth seen recounted above, and so is a compassionate person at heart. He is also a pursuing type of person, as he can adapt to the situation during a conflict and catch an opportunity when it presents itself. According to the Sweat value, he is a stimulant individual, as seen by his pressure when fighting new and existing opponents, as well as the difficulty that he has faced. He is also a guy who follows family and origin traditions when he tries to assist the troop of Atlantis in fulfilling their duties as Atlanteans, despite his extreme dislike for them. When he battled Steppenwolf to safeguard the well-being of the people he loves above and the earth from any danger, he demonstrates his universalism. Aquaman's level of employee involvement is the medium-low, since he listens to the problem but simply asks for the information needed to solve it.
Hi, my name is Simon. Now I want to talk about the Flash. In the movie, the reason Flash wanted to join the Justice League, that is shown in the beginning of the movie, is to follow Batman. In the point of view of Flash, Batman is some sort of a hero to him, and seeing Batman personally invited him to join the Justice League is an offer that he cannot refuse. This proves that, according to the Four Drive theory, the motivation for Flash stems from the drive to bond with his idol, Batman, and the drive to defend Central City, where he lives and where his father is located. Along with his ability as a speedster and a smart and creative brain, he deserves to be placed among the best in the Justice League. In the organization, his role as a supporter shines through during rescue missions, where the job that is given by Flash is to rescue out the hostage from the fight scene as fast as possible. In a type of individual behavior, Flash belongs to the joining and staying with the organization category. This is due to one of the reasons he joined the Justice League, which is to bond more with the leader, which is Batman, and the rest of Justice League. The personality of Flash comes from the nurture during his childhood, where both of his parents were not there to raise him up, and he had to work hard to prove his father's innocence. Due to that, he possesses a strong willpower and mental fortitude. According to the Myers-Briggs, Flash is an extraversion, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving person. He is very talkative, especially when explaining topics that he is an expert of. He is also very imaginative when fighting and rescuing hostage. He is also sometimes carried by emotions, but he can be empathetic as well as he became one of the keys in reigniting the motivation of the Justice League to fight Steppenwolf once more. Flash is also very perceiving, as he can adapt his fight style during a fight spontaneously. According to the short value, he is stimulated by new experiences in his life and he is excited to join the Justice League to fight new and challenging enemies. He also feels the joy of achievement when he accomplishes something, as that sense of achievement.
Moving on, we will talk about Wonder Woman's individual behavior in the Justice League movie. Wonder Woman's role in the team and organization is to serve as a supporter to the leader, like the secretary role in a typical organization. Her motivation to join Justice League comes from her role as an Amazonian and a protector of Earth to defend it from any outside harm. Wonder Woman's motivation is supported by the drive to defend from the 4-drive theory. As a supporter, her role in the movie is to assist Batman in recruiting the superheroes to join the Justice League and to fight along them during a battle. Her personality comes from the nature as an Amazonian warrior, which are stubborn, caring, highly competitive, and outgoing person. Wonder Woman's type of individual behavior is belong to the organizational citizenship, where she is the type of person that will cooperate with other teammates in order to achieve the team's objective, as her actions are most of the time helpful in the development of the team and to herself. According to the Myers-Briggs, Wonder Woman's personalities are extraversion, sensing, feeling, and judging. Her actions, especially during battle, is very assertive, and she is quite a talkative person. Her method of thinking and reasoning is very realistic and concrete, while her decisions are made to be practical in order to achieve the best outcome. Even though she is assertive during battle, she is quite caring towards her teammates outside of the battle. Her judging nature of her personality allows her to meticulously plan out the course of action and the path that the team should follow. Using the Schwartz value model, Wonder Woman's values comprises of the feeling of stimulation through the challenge that appears in life, and the feeling of excitement during a fight. Her value of upholding her tradition is apparent when she still remains in contact with the Amazonian leaders even though she left the Amazon. Her value of universalism is apparent when her actions during this entire film is purely motivated by the fact that she wanted to protect the citizens of the Earth.
Hi, I'm Leader Singh, and now I will talk about Superman. In this movie, the motivation of Superman is to protect Earth from external danger. Besides, the 4-drive theory of Superman is drive for defense. Also, he acts as a superhero with offensive superpowers in the plot of this movie. The first type of individual behaviors of Superman is counterproductive work behaviors. In the movie, when Superman was revived, the confusion is developed after being revived coupled by Cyborg accidentally firing a shot at Superman, triggers Superman to attack the Justice League team without the ability to differentiate between enemy and ally. Besides that, the second type of individual behavior of Superman is task performance. In the movie, after the presence of his lover, Lois Lane, He has calmed down and understood the situation after his revival. Then, he continued cooperates with Justice League to defeat Steppenwolf and save the Earth. According to Myers-Briggs, Superman is an introvert, sensing, thinking and perceiving person. He always stays low profile by keeping Superman as a secret to himself. Superman always perceives information by sensing. He always analyzes the information realistically and found a logical way to achieve his objective. Also, he is an adaptable person. He is able to adapt to all the situations presented to him. Even if it is the worst situation, he also handles it well. According to Swash value model, he is a person that values self-direction. It is because he thinks independently and able to create opportunities to improve his teams. Also, he is a person that values universalism. For instance, he cooperates with Batman who killed him in the
So now
previous
we will
plot
talk
in
about the
order
team
to eliminate
processes in the
Steppenwolf.
Justice League organization. So the chapter
The
that we will
ethical
cover
value
is
of
team
Superman is
dynamics, team
utilitarianism.
communications, power and influence in
He is
workplace,
willing to
and conflict
sacrifice
and
himself for
negotiation in
saving the people
workplace.
of Earth from any danger
On
in
to the
this
topic
movie.
of team dynamics, we can see that
Also,
the
the
Justice League
employee
possesses a high
involvement of
degree of
Superman
task
in this movie is
interdependence
high
among them, which is
because
the
he
type of
plays a crucial
reciprocal
role
task
in the team's
interdependence.
decision-making
The members
process.
within the Justice League team will share the
So that's
information
all for
among the
me.
members in order
Thank
to
you.
let all of them to keep up to date on what is happening. By having high team interdependence, the Justice League is able to motivate each other when one of them encounters a difficulty. For example, when the team encourages Cyborg to embrace his other self and to accept who he currently is. The type of team building being displayed within the Justice League is by clarifying the team's performance goals before going out into battle. By doing so, the team will be clear on the objective they had to meet when the team engages the enemy. The Justice League team also has a strong team cohesion that is evident by them having similar traits, which is all of them are superheroes. Their team size is smaller compared to the enemy, and there are a lot of challenges waiting for them. This results to them having better social support, better cooperation, and better overall coordination. Even though their overall team cohesion is good, they are having some time constraints that may affect their decision making. The time constraints that are shown where they do not have much time to discuss due to Steppenwolf aggressively gathering the mother boxes in order to destroy Earth. So the good team cohesion comes in handy whereby they are able to communicate effectively to reach to a strategy and a conclusion on how to defeat Steppenwolf. The team communication within the Justice League is quite good. According to the hierarchy of media richness, some of the methods that they apply are quite effective in team communication, which are face-to-face, instant messaging, and telephone. The face-to-face method is applied by Batman when he went out personally to recruit Aquaman and Flash, even going as far as traveling to other cities and countries just to meet them face-to-face. The instant messaging and telephone method of communication occurs during a scene where Cyborg interrupts Wonder Woman when she was searching for the information of Cyborg. Cyborg then proceeds to contact Wonder Woman using instant messaging, while Wonder Woman communicates through Cyborg using phone communication. There is one communication barrier that exists within the team, and that is language barrier, jargon, and ambiguity. Even though all of them uses English as their default language, there are some scenes where language barrier exists. One of the examples is when Batman went to Iceland to recruit Aquaman into the team. But Aquaman mockingly replies back at Batman using Icelandic, making Batman confused as to what has happened. The other example is when the team is discussing about the strategies to fight Steppenwolf, and some of the team members such as Flash and Aquaman do not understand some of the jargons that are used during the discussion. However, the ambiguity problem is quickly diffused when the other team members help to explain further to Flash and Aquaman to help them understand it better. One of the methods they apply in order to improve communication that are present in the Justice League team is the use of graphical representations to relay ideas and strategies to the other team members. The example for this is illustrated in the slides when the Justice League members are discussing in the chat where Batman uses a holographic board to draw out plans to illustrate his point to his teammates. On to the power model within the Justice League. Some of the powers that are displayed are legitimate power displayed by Batman, expert power that is shown by Cyborg, and referent power that is shown by Flash and Batman. All of the Justice League members agree that Batman should be the leader of the Justice League, as he displays high levels of intellect and are able to direct people within the team to do the roles that are given to them. Cyborg's expert power comes into play when he utilizes his technological knowledge to locate Steppenwolf's hideout and to find methods to revive Superman. Batman's referent power is evident in the movie where Flash agrees to accompany Batman to join the Justice League out of pure respect towards Batman. The social network ties in the Justice League team are considered weak, as before forming up as a team, each and every one of them lead very different lives except for Batman and Wonder Woman, where they had met each other before. Because of that, each and every one of them holds very distinct personalities and that may collide with each other. The types of influence that the Justice League holds against Steppenwolf army is information control, coalition formation, and persuasion. Information control is shown where the team are able to locate Steppenwolf's hideout through the technological knowledge given by Cyborg. Meanwhile, coalition formation is shown early in the movie, where Batman assembles a group of superheroes in order to increase their power to defeat Steppenwolf's army. While the last type of influence, which is persuasion, works internally inside the Justice League team, where Batman persuades Flash and Aquaman to join the team, while Wonder Woman persuades Cyborg to join the Justice League. The conflicts that are present in the Justice League are not detrimental to the team, but it still poses some small problems during the first half of the movie. According to the structural sources of conflict, the sources that takes hold of all the conflicts that happen within Justice League is differentiation. Each member of the Justice League holds very different values and beliefs, so the other party will have some difficulty when trying to communicate with. And now we will talk about the organizational process in Justice League. So the chapter we will cover is organizational culture and organizational change. So, organization, the members within it are working to aim for a shared value. This is also true for the members of the Justice League, where their shared value lies in the desire to defeat Steppenwolf in order to save Earth from destruction. The organizational culture dimensions that are based on team orientation, where the team is mainly focused on each other's collaboration and are people-oriented. This is supported when one of the members is having a conflict. The other team members are able to help to motivate the members who are having conflicts. In the topic of merging organizational cultures, separation is a term for when merging companies remain separate with their own culture. The separation culture is represented by different races in the organization, such as the Amazonians and the Atlanteans. Moving on to organizational change, in an organization, there are also sometimes changes that will either positively or negatively impact the organization as a whole. In the Justice League case, some of the changes that are performed are sometimes met with some restraining forces. However, the restraining forces can be reduced through these methods such as communication, learning, and stress management. By practicing communication, the Justice League is able to reduce any fear of uncertainty by encourages the urgency to change. The learning method also allows the organization to break old routines and habits and to adopt new roles that can help them in fulfilling the roles that are assigned to. Stress management also comes in handy during desperate situations where the above methods did not work. With the help of members within the Justice League organization, the member was able to reduce their stress during a mission. One of the examples is when Flash is experiencing nervousness, as this is his first time fighting extraterrestrial enemies. But with some words of encouragement from his teammates, he manages to get back up and proceeds to perform his role brilliantly. Finally, moving on to conclusion, where we will discuss the success factors of every and each of the key characters in the Justice League movie. Our team determines that all of the characters in Justice League movies are successful in their own way. In the case of Batman, his success factor is when he's able to communicate well despite being known as a secluded person. This leads to the success in team communication topic, where he is able to understand and get information across well among his teammates. In Aquaman's case, his success factor is being able to learn to cooperate with other teammates after joining Justice League. By exposing himself to the organizational culture, he shared his values of stopping Steppenwolf and are able to focus on collaborations with other members of the Justice League in order in order to attain his personal goal of defeating Steppenwolf. In Flash's case, he is able to break out of his own shell and collaborate with his idol, which is Batman. Our team concludes that Flash is the member that has changed the most after joining Justice League, as his success factor is that he is able to change within the organization by learning to adapt to new experiences and to break his old routines and worries. Flash is also slowly integrating himself as a core member by utilizing his creativity in performing his rescue missions. Wonder Woman's success factor is that she is able to experience collaboration with a team with strong team cohesion. In that way, she is able to learn to collaborate with other superheroes where she previously only works as a lone agent. Superman's success factor is that he is able to make quick and decisive actions when the time is limited together with his limited knowledge. He has also learned to forgive Batman and work together in order to defeat Steppenwolf. So that is all from us. Thank you very much for watching the organizational behavior movie analysis from the group Strawberry. Thank you and have a nice day.